his Amazing Race commentary.
Hello to all our lovely viewers. We've got a lot of ground to cover, so let's get... Chip, why is Mr. Fluffy wearing a slice of bread?
Cat breading, Uncle HR. It's the latest craze on the internet.
You're kidding, right?
No, really. I googled it, see?
This can only be the doing of the crazy cat ladies. Just goes to show you can put anything on the internet. Including us. Good point, Squirrel. Let's get started. First, in honor of my woman Rachel's favorite color, this week's commentary will be presented in glitter vision. Let the seizures begin. Trust me, Squirrel, with how twitchy you are, nobody's gonna notice the difference. I was referring to our viewers. Oh. So I know you're all dying to know my thoughts on the first leg of the Amazing Race 20, and well, for me, there was one moment that stood out in this episode above all the rest. Okay, HR, we already knew your woman Rachel was on the Amazing Race cast for this season. I hardly see anything special about this moment.
Jordan, that's the first time my uncle has ever seen his woman Rachel on TV in high def.
Glorious, isn't she? Oh, good gravy. And let me just say, it's about time those cheap bastards over at Big Brother upgrade their 400-plus cameras to HD. HR, I hardly think the world is ready for the likes of Ronnie, Enzo, and Adam in high def. Gentlemen, send your hate mail to Jordan the Squirrel. Now let's discuss the bad edit my woman's getting. HR, there are 10 other teams in this race. The producers can't focus their entire show on your woman. Besides, if anyone's getting a bad edit, it's Brendan, thanks to his unprovoked attack on the bean chasers.
We are right on the tails of the Border Patrol.
I'm half Mexican, and I hate them for a reason.
Brennan, stop it.
May I present Exhibit A.
Our relationship started on Big Brother 12, and we fell in love in the hammock.
You're not crazy. I'm crazy about you.
Oh, that. It's probably just foreshadowing for what's to come. Watch it, Squirrel. Exhibit B.
This roadblock requires one team member to use their sense of direction and search for their partner, who must take a terrifying 10,000-foot skydive.
What's the matter, HR? You afraid your woman's parachute might not have opened? Look at the bright side. If it didn't open, she could have been the new Squirrel Splat logo. How would you like to be the new Squirrel Splat logo? All right, HR, calm down. Her chute opened. Your woman's fine.
Yeah, besides, you know your woman and driving don't mix. She had to be the one to jump out of that plane.
You're both missing the point. Look.
Ooh.
Does this look like an image a woman with a Botox addiction needs to see? Brenda and I may not see eye to eye on a lot of things when it comes to my woman, but we both agree my woman does not need Botox. Okay, so you may have a point. Moving on. While the Amazing Race producers are in danger of getting added to my shit list, they have for the most part shown my woman to be the smart and tough competitor she is. There is, however, one nasty little troll who's managed to become the first entry on my shit list in less than 10 minutes.
Sparkles is in front of us. Green sparkly.
Argentina!
She looks like Shamrock from Rainbow Parade.
I've got my eye on you, Blondie. I will find you, and I will crap in your cornflakes. Capiche? HR, maybe we should recap the leg for our viewers. Squirrel, every loser wannabe entertainment reporter does a tar recap. Isn't ED doing tar commentary this season? My point exactly. Anyway, our viewers already watched the episode. They don't need another tar recap. What they didn't get to do was watch the leg with me, so I planned a little something new for this season. I call it HR's Smartass Remarks. This sounds like trouble. Trust me, Squirrel, you're gonna like this. It's me doing what I do best. That's what I'm afraid of.
What about the dumbass move of the week?
Chip, when the winner of the dumbass move of the week is as obvious as it is this week, it takes all the fun out of doing it. This will be better.
But it's like all I get to do in these commentaries.
Tell you what, Chip, how about you introduce me and then let Mr. Fluffy get back to licking you?
Okay, and now it's time for HR's Smartass Remarks.
These teams riding in the peloton behind me have no idea what lies ahead.
Hey, Squirrel, I think Phil's trying to educate us. What the fuck's a peloton? Well, judging from the context, HR, I'd say it's a group of bicyclists.
That's not what it is, Jordan. It's one of those birds that scoops fish out of the ocean.
Hey, Squirrel, when did clowns start stealing moves from the WWE? Actually, HR, I think it's the other way around.
Come and get it!
Come and get it's actually code for the possum stew is ready. Whoa, HR, I realize the KFC may not be as well off as some other people, but I doubt they're eating possum stew. I wonder if they've tried jerk squirrel.
Doing this race, this is going to be cake to us.
I like cake.
Yes, cake, preferably deep fried, filled with jelly and covered with powdered sugar.
Donuts.
The girls from Mississippi.
They got the badonkadonk.
Badonkadonk. You better keep your eye on them.
I don't believe these boys have seen country women's before. Don't be ridiculous, HR. I'm sure they've seen country women.
Yeah, but these are probably the first ones they've seen that don't go bah!
Haven't seen any other teams. They're just long gone. There's like no one in sight. I just don't feel like we're fast or strong. So I was really feeling like it's going to be harder and harder to recover the longer I didn't see any other teams.
We've got to run our game the best we can, so let's not panic yet.
Sherry, honey, get it together. Clowns aren't supposed to cry. They're supposed to scare the crap out of children and make them cry.
My uterus is in my throat.
Ladies and gentlemen, meet the only woman in the world who can get pregnant giving blowjobs. HR, you may want to apply a Disney filter to that for our younger viewers. Sure, Squirrel. Kids, the wicked stepsister makes babies by swallowing Prince Charming's sword. HR? What? Oh, never mind.
Up. That was not a daisy landing.
Nice landing. Now you know how a golf ball feels when you shank it in a sand trap.
I'm literally in the clouds. And I was just terrified because if the parachute doesn't open correctly, what is gonna happen to me?
Sweetie, if your parachute doesn't open, it won't matter. In a few minutes, you won't remember anything.
Just count them carefully, baby, because we can't mess up.
You have 61. We're done.
It's amazing that with the obvious handicap my woman is working with, that she managed a second-place finish this week.
This is the first time I have ever made a piñata.
Popper, don't let the bean chasers hear you speaking fluent Spanish. They may deport you.
Just keep cooking. Just keep cooking.
We're still in this, Sherry.
Oh, no, we gotta go fast.
Dory the Clown.
There will be no crying. It's just beyond disappointing that we're gonna go out like this. We've proven that we have a lot of heart, but it's just the hardest thing, knowing that sometimes that's not enough.
That one pretty much speaks for itself. And there you have it, the first edition of HR's Smartass Remarks.
That was fun, Uncle HR, but we really should talk about this week's winners and losers.
Well, there's not really much to say. Thanks to Brenda's inability to count empanadas, Team America edged out my woman for first place. And the Golf Sharks made 3 dumbass moves that caused Phil to pull out his putter and sink him to the back of the hole. Sad thing is, if the girls made just one less dumbass move, we would have been spared another week of the Guidodos. Sad but true, Squirrel. Well, that's about all the time we have. We'll be back next week for leg 2. We'll leave you now with these slow motion images of my woman Rachel in high def. HR, are you gonna wake up so we can do the leg 1 talk commentary?